Hello everyone, Megatronic here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Transformers Age of the Prime / Retro Reissue Deluxe Class SEASPRAY. Now I got this guy from Walmart.com. If you don't believe me, there's his box. I actually do want to talk about his box for a second. I don't ever do this, but I really dig how the box looks, and I was really debating whether or not keeping this guy mint. I might buy another one just to keep it mint and hang it up on my wall. The box is going in the trash, but it looks cool. And here we have SEASPRAY, based on his G1 toy, not the cartoon. He has been slightly customized and has a sticker now. We'll get right into that. It's a crappy job, but I did paint on 2 blue eyes. They're a bit sloppy, but you know, from a distance, you can't really tell how sloppy they are. And I put an Autobot sticker on his tummy. Now he's toon accurate, and that, yeah, I kind of like the lighter blue, honestly, and he looks really cool now. But yeah, he comes with his silver pistol. In the toon, I believe he had 2 black or gray ones. He just comes with the silver one, molded in white, painted silver. Now, the one thing I'm kind of iffy about this figure, the one thing, other than a nitpick here in a bit, but his entire head is molded in white and then painted in yellow and black. And a funny thing is, if you take a black light to him, which if you have a black light, take it to all your Transformers, some paints or plastic. Or I was so rudely interrupted by my phone being full. If you take a black light, his entire head will glow because of the yellow paint, and I just think that's funny, and his eyes just disappear. This guy has a really great new modern SEASPRAY from G1. I think he's a lot better than the Titans Return one. I will say I think the Titans Return one did the arms better. This guy, he has very extremely long arms, all the way going down to a little past his knee. Very gorilla arm. But hey, other than that, he's really good. Nice painting here for the chest. You know, he's probably won't be painted as much for when the toon one comes out. So yeah, that's pretty cool. He doesn't have much paint, but where it is nice. For articulation, head is on a ball joint. However, it's very tricky to get to, and the stop motion I did was annoying because I had to really get my sausage fingers in there. Full 360 here at the shoulder. These kind of don't tab in. Over, he can do up past the T-pose. You have bicep rotation, however, it's just right above the elbow, a little over 90. No wrist rotation, but due to transformation, you can go down and up, which is cool for like sword holding and stuff. He has an unhindered waist. You can do the big boot, back that far, full splits, thigh swivel, little over 90 at the knee. The feet get a bit of pivot, not a whole bunch, unfortunately. If you untransform it, you can get a little bit back and nothing really forward. It's okay articulation, but just like my skydive review, I think Hasbro's is doing away with elbow swivels on deluxe class figures. None of my recent deluxe class figures from Age of the Primes or even Studio Series have had a wrist swivel. What's going on with that? I don't know. And here he is with some of his boys, some of my favorite mini-bots I own. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for SEASPRAY in his robot mode. Let's get him to his hovercraft mode. And here we have him in his hovercraft mode, and he does look really, really good. Really like the color scheme on him. I like the black. Unfortunately, however, some of the paint on my copy is a bit messy. As you can see, the Autobot symbol is like weirdly crooked. And there's a lot of paint chips here on the silver. At least these sections here look nice. The black has like weird smudges in it. That's not thumbprints for me. That's just how I got it, and it's very odd. But the propellers do spin, and the gun can store. There is a 3mm port right there, and it just tabs in right there too. Once again, this Autobot symbol won't be on your copy. I did that to mine to make the robot mode look a little bit better. A lot of gappage here. I do kind of wish his gun could store here, but that's really just a nitpick. I'm not going to hold that against the figure. He is playing peekaboo with you through the 5mm port, and his head kind of just sits there, but I'll never really have him in this mode, so it doesn't bug me too much. I'm sure if you like paint the back of his head like silver, you could just say it's an engine. But yeah, honestly, my major complaints is that I wish the head wasn't painted in yellow. I wish it was molded in yellow, and I wish it wasn't molded in white. I wish the gun could store underneath in the vehicle mode. The paint's a little bit scratchy, but hey, and the arms just are a bit too long for my liking. But honestly, ain't a bad figure. I got this guy off Walmart.com. I ordered him yesterday, 3 o'clock, and he was here today by 1 o'clock, like 20 hours, I want to say. So, yeah, if you can find this retro reissue Age of the Prime SEASPRAY, get him. He's a really solid deluxe class. He does have some little issues here and there. He's not horrible. I think he's a bit better than Cosmo. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next one. Bye.